everyone. My name is Mr. Leon. I'm the new physical education teacher here at PS 452. I'm here in the gymnasium now where we teach students physical literacy. Now this is where we help them develop the skills to be lifelong participants of physical activity. Now this year we'll be learning the New York City DOE scope and sequence. It's broken down into 5 thematic categories. We will be learning about safety and management, community building, locomotor skills, rhythm and educational gymnastics, as well as manipulatives. Should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My email is ileon5@schools.nyc.gov. I look forward to meeting you at PTA events or at local community events or at parent-teacher night, which is coming up in November. So please feel free to reach out. I look forward to meeting you. Thank you once again for welcoming me to the school. Take care.
Hello, PS 452 families. My name is Ms. Brown, and I am the Media Studies teacher. This is my 7th year working at PS 452 and my first year in the role as your child's teacher at Media Studies. This year, I'm working with students in grades K through 5 to support them in their literacy journeys. In grades K through 2, we're going to spend most of our time here in the library, which I will show you in a minute, and we're going to be working on everything related to literacy. We'll also be focusing on some social emotional learning. In grades 3 through 5, we're going to be doing the things I just mentioned, in addition to learning about online safety and being good digital citizens. All right, let's take a tour. The first view that students have when they come to this area is they see the library sign, and then they walk through the door. They'll see my desk right there. And they'll come in, they'll see tables. They'll see a couple of computers, which are used for researching. They'll also see a host of books. We have books that are both fiction and nonfiction in our library. This year, students are learning about how to differentiate between fiction books and nonfiction books, and how to use the Dewey Decimal System in order to find books in the nonfiction section. Over here, we also have more fiction books, picture books, and lots of different read-alouds that students can read. We have tables where students work. We also have carpeting areas where students can sit, they can collaborate, and they can read books. Here is where a lot of the teaching happens, on the smartboard right there, and that is the chair I typically sit in to do read-alouds. Over here is the workspace where students will be checking out books in a couple of weeks. And then here is where our featured books will go. So one of the books that we're reading this year is The Library Lion in grades K to 2. Other books that we read will be displayed prominently here throughout the year. On the 3rd floor of the building, students will find the Media Center. The Media Center is prominently located right next to the stairwell. As we walk in, you're going to see several different spaces. This space here is great for small groups. Teachers often bring their classes here as well to do work. As we walk over here, you'll see the space that will serve as our media center. Soon, the carts of computers and iPads will be opened up, and they will be at these tables for students to work at. This room will be primarily used by students in grades 3 through 5.
Hi, my name is Lori Coleman and I'm the art teacher here at PS 452, and welcome to the art studio. We've moved upstairs, we're on the 2nd floor now. New York is all about real estate, right? We have more space, we have a bigger closet, more sink. It is awesome. Come by the art ramp. We are making it our home. We're gonna be getting a little bit of paint on the floors, maybe on the walls, some little paper mache here and there. We are all about making, creating, and using our imagination. The awesome thing about our school is students get to come once a week for 50 minutes. So on those days, please have your kids dressed in not their absolute best, something maybe could get a little messy. We do have smocks that students wear, but I've seen some crazy things happen. We just like the kids to be prepared for making and creating and using their imagination on their art days. I'm looking forward to an awesome year. Stop by, you'll be seeing the awesome work coming home in your kids' folder. Thank you so much for stopping by the studio. Bye now.
Hey 452 families, it's Mr. Taylor here, the music teacher. I'm just going to give you a little tour of the music room and tell you a little bit about what we do in here in the classroom. All right, let's go on in and see what we have. The music studio is located on the second floor of the school. We have a large variety of unpitched percussion instruments for the children to use and pitch percussion, the xylophones and metallophones. In the music room, one of the most important things that we work on is collaboration and teamwork and building social skills for all our students to work together so we can have a great time. We do work on musical skills, proper playing position, reading music, but most importantly, we also look at the world from a different view, taking things like colors to play rhythms, or taking constellations to make songs, or just looking at the instruments in a different way as part of a song called Aiken Drum. But one of the most important things is just building a community so we can work together where every part is important, so we can create beautiful music in a wonderful, open, welcoming environment. By the time our students reach 5th grade, we start our instrumental program with band and a guitar or ukulele program. And every year we end with a performance with 2nd grade through 5th. And now a little homework for families. This year, I would like to begin to compile a PS 452 family songbook where you share songs that are important to your family from your cultural backgrounds that we can share and compile in the book that we can use in school and that we can share with the community. Often it's much better if I use materials that the kids are familiar with. I'm looking for things from any language, any cultural background, hand games, clapping games, things that kids do outside or you play with your family. And that way we can share them. There'll be more information about this coming later on. But just ask grandma, ask grandpa something that they maybe learned as a kid that they played. A hand game, a song, anything that's important. Great. Well, with that, thank you. And thank you for watching the specialty video. We'll see you soon.